Alright, this is my new trick to re-socializing Mystic to Floki. Floki doesn't have to stay in there when Mystic is not outside. When Mystic is outside, Floki will be in here. He's already been in here a couple of times. We're working on learning that it's not a permanent fixture, so we don't have to whine and pout. The windows are perfect height, so he can't get out, but Mystic and Gypsy can look in and acknowledge him and socialize with him. There's one on each side, something we already had. Didn't have to go buy anything. Got him a blankie in there. And he's got his own personal little fucking swimming pool over here for when it gets too hot. Got toys. He's got the mat under the house so no weeds will get in it. Of course, he hates it right now, but it's better than Mystic biting him because her mouth is big enough to swallow his head whole. He doesn't understand because Mystic and him was getting along fine. They were playing nicely. And then all of a sudden, Mystic decided that little Floki, where'd you go? Was the reason she hurt her back. So, because of that, Mystic now snarls, "There's Floki! There's Floki!" There's Gypsy, because she's still socializing well. That pile is for finishing up the bricks around the fire pit. And we're going to cap the fire pit. And that is not plugged up because there is a puppy running loose. That is my smoke shack that Gary built, so that I don't have to get wet or freeze my ass off whenever I have to have a cigarette, or he has to have a cigarette outside, because we do not smoke inside. He set it up to where the dryer vent filter goes into it, which will heat it up, and the sun will heat it up, whichever we need. That's his grill. That's Mystic and Gypsy's beds. Mystic's is more elevated to give her more space from Floki. She has a getaway area. He can't reach it. And that's Gypsy's pool. Gypsy must have her own pool. We do have the lid for when it's needed, but we never use it because she expects her pool year-round. And there she is again, with her precious self. Our happy. Yep, she's our happy. Right, Gypsy? Frecklebud. Freckles. Gypsy Freckles. Not gonna wag? You upset that Mystic's in the house? I gotta clean out from up under that rug. And there's fire pit. It has air holes, tubes on the sides, so that it can get air up under the fire. One of the benches I'm redoing, or should I say Gary and I are redoing. He's gonna be the one to sandblast it. There's the match to it. And there's the table to it. Why is peroxide outside, you wonder? Peroxide is outside because that's what's used to safely clean, without chemicals, those beds. Okay. Well, I guess that's it. Just showing off Floki's new little house of his own. And I guess everything else too. I would have washed the inside of the house, but it's kind of cold out and wet out right now. And I didn't want to make the space colder to Floki when he's in there. And I didn't want to freeze trying to clean it. When the sun comes up and there's no rain and it's not 40 degrees, it will get cleaned. Should talk to y'all later. Bye.